Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Forza Horizon 3 information show. So on today's video guys, what we're going to be discussing is the weather and time. Now, I've actually come up with some of my own ideas, and some ideas from the community as well, about the time and weather within Forza Horizon 3 and what we thought we could do to make it a bit better. So if you are new around here guys, this is the Forza Horizon 3 information show, and all we do on the show guys is we discuss Forza Horizon 3 to the max up to the game's release in September, and then a load more videos to come once the game has been released, so stay tuned for those. If you do go on to enjoy today's video guys, all I ask is that you slap that like button as hard as you can, and subscribe so you never miss a future Forza Horizon 3 informational video. So I was thinking, what most open world games lack is the option to make the game world yours, so like personal. Sometimes I want to log into a game and play it all night in the rain, other times I want to log in and have it be foggy with a normal day or night cycle. Things like the enhanced native trainers in GTA 5 on PC make this possible, because you're able to freeze the time and weather and do whatever the hell you want with it in an open sandbox game. So I was thinking how this could be sort of implemented into Forza Horizon 3 and not be game breaking, and this might be kind of the way around it. Obviously some of you may think it's game breaking, you might not. Obviously I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. So there should be a menu, and it should have the time and weather settings tab. So clicking on the time or weather tabs would load up options menus to change it, and in single player, for time, it would have a default full cycle, which is just normal, a never night, so it goes through the daytime cycle, but the sunset then turns into a sunrise. Never day, so it's the same concept as the never night, just the reverse with the sun never actually rising. Always noon and always midnight, obviously they speak to themselves. Multiplayer time should be, just the default one, the full cycle. The never night, same cycle, never day, same cycle, always noon and always midnight. The weather for single player should be default, so casual weather system. No weather, so always clear with clouds and whatnot. Always rainy, always foggy, and the same for multiplayer. Now I know what you might be thinking, this would be game breaking because some people would have, sunny weather in their lobby with people who have rainy weather in their lobby. And the answer is simple. So in co-op, the weather patterns will be the host's single-player weather, changeable at any time throughout the weather menu. How that will work is if, say, I was on a sticky noon and changed it to nighttime only, it would unstick from noon and follow the default weather patterns until it hit night. Then it would stay at night until the user changed the settings again, and the same concept for the weather. If you join an online lobby, you will join a server that has your pattern. So for instance, I always join an always night, always rain server and invite a friend. He will be brought into the always night and always rain server regardless of his own settings. Maybe have a prompt before they join saying this game lobby has X and Y settings differently. Do you wish to join, and proceed. But any time I will be able to change my settings and find a new lobby, and be able to join like-minded individuals who want the same weather and time patterns as me. I think this would give us more options as to how we want to play this game without being stuck with the typical day or night weather cycle, because after all this is a game about driving cars right, and sometimes you want the conditions to be just right for that. What is your thoughts on a system like this being implemented into Forza? Would you like it or dislike it? And do you have any concerns about what this may or may not do to the game? Obviously, it might not be game breaking, you never know. Obviously, I don't see why this can't be released, maybe even after release being put in. A little added note on that as well. For the weather, I would also like to see a dynamic and static versions. So let's take the rain, for example. We can always have always rain in both dynamic and static. Dynamic would entail that the rain falls harder and softer, sometimes even coming to a drizzle or completely stopping for a minute or two, like in a real storm, where sometimes it falls heavier than other times and sometimes it falls lighter. Static would be consistently raining with no break, just always one pouring. Now, this would be probably much harder to implement and would, in my opinion, complicate the process and server populations even more, but I think it could be done, and it would be a nice touch if it was done, although it may be a bit overboard. So those are my ideas for the weather and time within Forza Horizon 3, both in single player and multiplayer. What do you guys think about that? I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts in the comments below about this system, and how would you make Forza Horizon 3 a better game than it already is? So that's all the information I've got for you in today's video, guys. I did hope you enjoy it, and if you did, please make sure you leave a like rating on the video and subscribe if you are new. So that's it for me in this video, guys. I did hope you enjoy it, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you over in my next video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.